See, as a college, we do have a separate department, So as I said, once you're hiring international faculty, right from the time of immigration, sending, helping them with the applications, forms, and so on, we have a department, HR department works with them exclusively to, individual faculty and helps in the whole immigration process. Other than that, when they come here, we also, connect them to local agents in finding houses and all other, whatever that needs to be done for them to get started. And we also have kind of a buddy program that, we are colleagues and we try to help each other, finding them a car or giving them the ride as they settle in and buy a new car, or even, renting houses for them and so on.
Initially, I've been selected in the year of 2022, but then the immigration process and everything, that took us quite a long time. So by the time I arrived here, somewhere around last year, May. So then my family came on the June. So then I have to settle down. But then there's a lot of guidance as such, has been from the college as well as from my academic chair, even in my principal also, whenever he sees that, have you applied for a MSI card? Okay, make sure you apply that, have you done that? So there's always, if I miss something, somebody is there, to check. They already told me, because so many things, you have to consume things, you have to get all those things, so then sometimes you get missed. So that's a kind of a support, it's not about only the professional things they are expecting it. So that kind of, that helped me quite a lot.
Yeah, having a diverse, especially Port Strait area campus, Port Hawkesbury, you must have seen while you're here, we have a diverse pool of faculty. And we're proud to say our faculty, combined faculty experience is more than 150 years in the marine industry. So that itself adds a lot of advantage into the classrooms. They bring in international exposures, stories, experience, work experiences, personal experiences, and so on. And that creates a lot of interest for the learners. And at the same time, we are moving into the 5th industrial revolution, talking about AI, machinery learning. All these professionals have worked on state-of-the-art vessels internationally and so on. So they bring that kind of experience and skill set into our programming. So that gives huge benefit to our students in their learning.
It's since ours is marine engineering, so I have gone around the world. But then later on I did my MBA and I did my PhD. So over the period after I did my PhD, so I just wanted to give something. So I was looking for something different and somewhere where I can expand my things. So here I found in Canada, here I was trying it and I got through. So they are also interested and they need a demand over here. So they are also interested. So it should be win-win for both. It should not be the one side. So that is my point. It should be win-win to both. So they had a requirement and I have a requirement where I can share my knowledge, because so much of knowledge has been collected. So I just wanted to give it what I'm going to do with it.
Looking at the background from where I'm hiring employees, so we normally try and go for local talents, local expertise. Unfortunately, we do not have the kind of skill sets that we are looking for to deliver these programs to the college. And moreover, looking at the geographical location is also not really helping us in terms of finding the right people. So we have to go for international skill sets and international talents, and that's when we try and look for outside of Canada, applicants outside of Canada. And because as this profession calls for advanced technological knowledge, we look for people with experience from the field. And when we do that, we are looking at people who have 15, 20, 25 years of experience in the profession. And they're all highly paid and highly skilled people. When you move them to come here, they expect certain, they have certain expectations, and the challenge is to living up to that. So again, coming back to finding homes and finding, having a better living environment becomes a challenge.
The challenging part is, of course, once you land over here, transportation. Transportation was the biggest challenge. And then, anyway, luckily in Nova Scotia, they do allow with the other driving license, you can drive for 2 or 3 months. And within that period, you have to catch up all the license part, and then the rental. My God, that was the biggest hard task. I had to find a rental, and then that too, when I have my pet dog, then even you have find a house, they say no to the pet. So then that becomes a furthermore hurdle added to it. So then that's the catch. That's a rental and the transport and those loan and those kind of things. So rest is all. And most probably what I see is there are people helping. There are service centers are there. Like if I go to the library in Antigonish, there are people are there in social services. They do help us. That is all perfect. Only this clinch. When it comes to that financing and the commercial part, a lot of paperwork, tick the checklist. You don't fill up in the checklist, so we cannot give you. So that was a challenging. It took some time.
I mean, it's always nice to have a diversified team, and the only advice that I could give is, trying to support them while they're settling in. Probably it's important that the newcomers also know about the challenges before they come in. Sometimes it comes as a shocker to them, which is also one of the challenges. They come in thinking that everything is easy and it's easy to settle in, but the reality is a little different. So appraising them of what challenges they might have when they come in, keeping them prepared in advance will be helpful. So that's one of the advice that I can give.
When somebody is coming, be prepared and start ready to accept the change. If you are not ready to accept the change, then it becomes difficult. So see the system, start accepting it, be patient little bit, things will fall in place, because the first 1 year, 6 months you will be going through a rough patch, there's no doubt about it. And one winter, once you face that, and then you should be good. So then be some kind of a patient, don't judge things faster. So be patient enough, see, and before you coming in, please do, the Google is there to help you out to see and all those things. And plus moreover, even when I was coming before, the NSCC has provided a service provider where he told me what all things and where all the service teams can help me out to settling me down. So use those kind of resources so that you can settle down faster. You have the information. You should be good. There should not be any concern about that. If you don't have the information, you expect something and you come over here, you find something else different, then it becomes difficult for you. So be prepared to be the change, then you should be fine.
Yes, certainly. I mean, for somebody who's come from a totally different country, different culture, different set of different people, language, it has been a fantastic experience coming here. People are quite inviting, and especially Cape Breton, I would say, very friendly neighbors, friendly town, friendly workplace. It definitely makes a lot of difference for somebody coming new. As an organization, anything that can support the newcomers in their settling in period, at least the first few months, while they're settling in, setting up their family, finding school, finding house and everything, that kind of support if can be given, that would add benefit to the entire process.